through a little struggle, but I'm here. Hold on. Let me try this again. Hey, y'all, I'm here. I'm here. Something was going on with my life, and I don't know. I couldn't get it to work, but I'm here, you guys. I'm just waiting for y'all to come on. I'm just waiting. Hey, sis. Girl, the live was tripping. I said, "Now, what is going on?" I was trying to do like a mom, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Hey, moms. It was I tried to do the schedule live and it wasn't working. So I had to delete that one and then like issue a new link and hey Lay. I had to issue a new link and kind of like um start my live all over. But thank you to everyone that's here, my original supporters. Hopefully we're gonna get some new people on here, some new faces, okay? Do me a favor, share the live out. Share, share, share. Um, Share to your friends, share to some families, share to whoever you're gonna want to share to, and also tap, tap, tap that screen while you're in here. Go ahead and give me as many likes as you can. Um, you know, that's because I had to do a whole nother live. So I had to start it over because it was tripping. So I had to like redo it. Um, Let me know later on down the line if it still lags and if it still trips because it was actually acting the fool. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on in my live this evening, but so we're gonna do the best we can. But y'all let me know if it's still lagging and stuff in the next few minutes or so. Um, could y'all hear my music? Because lately it hasn't been loud, you know. Let me know how the music sound. Is it too loud? Is it not loud enough? You know, let me know what you guys think. But I'm so grateful for you guys being here on this beautiful Saturday evening. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here with me. And that is a blessing. So, with that being said, everybody knows that this is for those who's constantly on my lives every first and third Saturday. You know that this is my third live. Yeah, for some reason the music is not being loud enough, so I can hear it perfect. Um, but on this live, this is number 3, Talk with the Purpose. And on this particular live, I am your host, Queen Motivation. Okay. Every first and third Saturday, I will be here. Talk with the Purpose. And Talk with the Purpose, um, we're gonna dive straight into it. And today's topic is ugly truth, beautiful lies. Now, hey BGB, how you doing, girl? I don't know how many people are going to be tuned into this live. This live is definitely going to be touching on a lot of accountability and a lot of acknowledgement and things of such because we have a lot of people who don't understand. Tap the screen, show me some love, y'all. Give me some love, give me some love. Share the live out, share the live out. Um, if you are first time here, go ahead and comment down below. I'll give you a shout out. No disrespect, no rudeness, no negativity here, please. We all about love here. If you don't have love in your heart and if you're not trying to be here to spread positivity, please move on. Okay. That's pretty much what I'm gonna say. Hi Clay, how are you? Thank you for being here from Brazil, giving Brazil a shout out. Um, we really love to spread positivity over here. I have a police in here that does not play. So if you come on here thinking you about to get rude, you about to troll, or you about to do something, you're gonna be gone just like that. Shit. I'm telling you, my moderators is not about to play. So do not come in here thinking you about to play because you will never be able to be on this live again. Do you hear me? Okay, we don't play. We do not spread negativity nowhere over here. When you first come in, make yourself known. I'll give you a shout out. I have regulars here who constantly on my live. They know what time it is. They know how we get down. We spread positivity. We laugh. You know, we do some exposing. You know what I'm saying? Even with the things that we go through in our own life. So that's why we're going to talk about ugly truth and beautiful lies. What is the ugly truth? Because a lot of people they don't know the difference between the ugly truth. What's up, son? What's up, son? Hey, my son up in the building too. Um, I got my whole family here. I got my mom, my son, my sisters. I got my daughter. We here, okay? We in the building. Um, when I tell y'all a ugly truth is when you have to face the ugly reality of who you are, the person that you have become, the things that you have done in your life, and you have to face the ugly truth about those things. A lot of people do not want to face the ugly truth because a lot of people would rather focus on a beautiful lie. What is a beautiful lie? A beautiful lie is somebody who glamorized their life, who pretends like they got it all together, who act as if they had absolutely no trauma, no triggers. Life is so beautiful. They've never been through anything. They find a way to cover up what they're going through. Okay. And when I tell you, that's something that a lot of us, we have definitely decided that we would take more onto. We would definitely be more focused and committed to a beautiful lie rather than an ugly truth. So, what I'm going to do in this season is I'm going to break down some of my ugly truths because I want people to understand that an ugly truth, it definitely gives you a sense of growth. A lot of people don't want to grow because they have to deal with the ugly versions of themselves, which a lot of people they don't want to. Let me tell y'all a little story about myself. Um, okay, when I was young, you know, I was molested at a very early age. I'm not gonna go into who did it, none of that. We're just gonna focus on some of the things that I've been through, right? And this is the ugly truth, right? So I've been through some things. I've been molested. I've been raped. I've been in situations where there was a time that I got kidnapped with one of my sisters. I have slept with my one of my sister's baby fathers. Um, I lived a ruthless life. I was hot headed. I carried a lot of anger. I still carry some anger. Okay. I don't have patience. Due to a lot of trauma that I've endured, it definitely bleeds into relationships because sometimes I don't know if I'm in a healthy relationship or if I'm in a relationship where I'm just settling and I'm used to so much toxic that I just kind of stay there because that's all I know. Um, I have moments where I'm feeling amazing, I'm great, I'm in a wonderful mood. Then I have moments where I feel like I'm depressed. I don't know if I'm coming, I don't know if I'm going, but I strive. I had my first child at the age of 14. I had my second child at the age of 18, and I had my third child at the age of 21. So by the time I was 21, I had three children. Um, Altogether, I had seven pregnancies, and in the timing of seven pregnancies, three of my children made it. My life was a struggle. Okay, I used to get high, smoking cannabis. Okay, I drank a lot. I've adapted a, a promiscuous lifestyle. Okay, a lot of the times I would lay down with men because in my spirit I thought that was the only way that a man would ever respect me. Okay, and I also came to a conclusion where if I don't give it to them, they're going to automatically take it. So there's times that I laid in the bed with men and I cried. There's times when a man seen my body before he got to see my heart, mind, body, and soul. Like I gave him pieces of me that I was still struggling to put together myself. These are some of my ugly truths. A lot of people don't want to admit to their ugly truths because they rather live in a beautiful lie. A beautiful lie for me is me pretending like I've never done anything to anybody. A beautiful lie is me going off into the world and, hey, son, a beautiful lie is me going off into the world and I'm trying to keep up with everybody else, knowing that I'm going through struggles, knowing that I can't afford this, knowing that I can't afford that. A beautiful lie is me um pretending like I'm not the problem, okay? A beautiful lie is someone who basically never see a problem with who they are, what they do, the type of things they encounter. And a lot of people live in a beautiful lie. A lot of people would rather do a beautiful lie than walk in the ugly truth. Nobody wants to be a problem. Nobody wants to be the problem. Nobody wants to know that they are, hi, Antonio. Nobody wants to think that they are the reason why a lot of different things failing. I have been in all sorts of relationships, right? And in every relationship that I've ever been in, I can honestly say that all of them was a struggle. And one of the reasons why a lot of my relationships was a struggle because I still struggled. I used to watch Juanita Bynums, okay? Every time I'm going through something or dealing with something, I will watch Juanita Bynums like it ain't nobody else's business because in my mind, I'm like, I need to focus on myself. I need to dwell on myself. I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been loyal to people and I've been disloyal to people. I have encouraged people. I have discouraged people. I have loved people. I have hated people. But at the end of the day, I started to work on myself. I'm not perfect and I'm still working on myself. But I do know the person that I am. I do know what I represent. I do know my worth. And a lot of the times I settle. I have a settle mentality. And a lot of people, they don't want to admit that too. A lot of the relationships that we're trauma bonded because that person has trauma, I have trauma, you know, and we're trying to come together in a trauma based relationship, and we still have to heal from certain things that we both encountered. And when I say relationships, I don't want you to just focus on me saying your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Relationships is your friendships, your co-workers, so many different people. But when you sit down and you decide to face the ugly truths about yourself, this is going to help you grow. This is going to help you be able to remove yourself from a lot of different things that you do not need to be attached to. I can honestly say that there's a lot of people on this live, the ones that's in the view that I can see and the ones that's hidden that I can't see, that's ghost watching. A lot of you guys struggle with loving yourself. So you settle with a version of love that you think is right. And there's a lot of you that's in relationships that you've outgrown a long time ago. We have so many people that would rather stay somewhere and be miserable and be unhappy and let somebody attack them mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, and sexually. And we will let these people attack us because we're so down on ourselves. We struggle with insecurities that we would deal with that as opposed to just going away from that person and building a life that's going to benefit us. A lot of you guys are in relationships that is so stressful and you know it's stressful, but you want to stay in them. And you have friends that you've outgrown a long time ago, but because y'all have history, you want to stay connected to those friends. Nobody wants to look in a mirror and see themselves for who they really are. Nobody wants to admit, I'm the jacked up person. I'm the problem. I'm the reason why my relationships keep failing. I'm the reason why I keep getting in trouble in school. I'm the reason why I keep getting in trouble at work. How many of you guys will go to school and get in trouble and then blame the teacher? Oh, it's because the teacher don't like me. But you the one cutting up in the classroom. You the one disrupting the class. You the one doing all these different things. But the moment the teacher say something to you, now the teacher doesn't like you. Or how many of you guys are in a relationship that you know you do not want to be in, but you're in it because you don't want to hurt? I'm sorry, y'all, my camera moving all over the place. Because you don't want to hurt their feelings. A lot of people, y'all are so caught on. That was me. I always say, the teacher don't like me, mom. I don't know why they keep picking on me. I don't do nothing but go to school. I stayed getting suspended. Okay, I was bad. Okay, but here's the thing: if anybody who knows me, I mean personally know me, I always tell myself, I expose myself, I'm honest with myself. I never, ever, ever pretend like I am not the problem. I know how to hold myself accountable. And if I'm wrong, I will apologize. But there's a lot of people who don't want to admit that they wrong, so they're not going to apologize. They're going to make you look like the bad person, okay? Um like I said, I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of, okay? Never regret what you did. Never regret what you've been through, because a lot of the times the things that we've been through and the things that we go through and the things that we encounter and the things that we face, it shapes us. It brings us to a point of who we were called out to be, who we were meant to be. There's some people who had drug addictions, sex addictions, alcoholic addictions, lie all the dang on time. I mean, constantly going through so many different things. But the moment somebody call them out, guess what? They're gonna gaslight you. They're going to manipulate you. They're going to make you feel like you are the one that's doing all the wrong stuff. They're not going to hold themselves accountable. They're not going to take accountability. They're not going to acknowledge that they are the problem. And when you deal with people who never see themselves as the problem, that's the problem. Because I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. The people that's around you not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But at the end of the day, only you can tell yourself when you're tired. Only you can tell yourself when you need to change. Only you can tell yourself when it's time for you to remove yourself from certain things, certain people, and things of such. I don't want to give too many people access to me anymore because I work so hard to get to this place of healing, and I'm still healing. I'm healing every day. Every day, I'm healing. Every day, you're healing. Every day, people around you are healing. You have to protect your energy at all costs. If you're not going to protect your energy, people are going to use your energy up. They're going to drain you. And you're going to be sitting back and you're going to be so exhausted because they have drained you, but you allowed them. People treat you based off of what you allow. But the ugly truth again is learning how to be honest with yourself. I don't want to live in a beautiful lie because the beautiful lie, it always starts off beautiful. It always starts off beautiful. They said, how do you protect your energy? Let me tell you how you protect your energy, okay? First and foremost, you have to deny people access to you, okay? A lot of people don't know how to deny access, okay? A lot of people would rather let people skate all over them, walk all over them, use them, mistreat them and things of such. What you allow is what's going to hinder you from actually growing. Protecting your energy is learning how to say no and don't care if people get mad. Protecting your energy is removing yourself from a place, or removing yourself from people that serve you no good. Protecting your energy is realizing that you've outgrown certain things. You've outgrown certain people. And if people make you feel bad about growing, that lets you know that's not the people you need to be around. If people can if you starting to grow and people start to attack you based off of that, those are the people you don't need to be around. If you expressing to a person or people how they made you feel or what they did to you and they dismiss it, you have to get away from those people because that's you again protecting your energy. There's so many different ways to protect your energy, but you cannot be afraid of losing people. A lot of us are afraid of losing people, and that's why we still encounter with so many people. We so used to being around people, we're afraid that if we actually put our foot down and put some boundaries in place and actually take charge of our life and don't give people access to us anymore, we're afraid that we're going to lose something important. No, let those people go. Your energy is more important to you than trying to stroke the ego of somebody else. Okay. Alasia said, Amen. You can't let anyone make you backtrack on your progress. You can't. You surrounded around people who don't know how to grow, who don't know how to let go, who don't know how to live, who don't know how to say no, who don't know how to receive tough criticism. Okay. Um, Hi Michael. You dealing with a lot of people that don't know how to do that, right? So since they don't know how to do that, they're gonna attack you for doing it. They're gonna make you feel bad for growing. They're gonna make you feel bad for changing. They're gonna try to bring you back to a place where you outgrown. You could tell your friend, like, nah, I don't drink no more. Oh, you soft, you a sucker. You don't want to drink no more. You whack. You we don't want to hang with you no more because you don't know how to have fun. Okay. I mean, deuces, do what you do. I don't care. Okay. Protect your energy. Forget people. Who cares? Okay. Stop caring about what people think. Stop caring about what people feel. Stop caring about what people got going on and what people got to say. Don't stop caring. Nobody cares. Because if those people really cared for you, they will celebrate your growth. They will celebrate your success. If you hanging around jealous people that's always in competition with you don't need those kind of people around you. A lot of us are surrounded by green eye monsters, and they certain things they say and certain things they do let you know that they're jealous of you. I don't care how long you've known them. I don't care if you got 30 kids by them. I don't care if y'all have history. I don't care about none of that. If it's not bringing you to a place of peace and it's attacking your character of who you are today, leave those people alone. Leave that place alone. Nobody got time for that type of time. My mom says some people think that that's love because when you don't know what love is, you create your own version of love, right? And some of the versions of love we create, oh, it's so toxic because all we know is toxic. So since that's the only thing we know, that's the only thing that sometimes we attach ourselves to. We have a lot of people that know full well that what they're doing is wrong, but they don't care. Okay. And when somebody shows you who they are, please believe them. Stop trying to make people fit the narrative of your life. If they're not showing you love, if they're not showing you respect, if they don't respect your boundaries, if they're not being the person that you need, if they're not being consistent, if they're not showing you that you are the person that matters to them, like if they're doing things that's making you second guess everything, remove yourself. Nobody cares about how they feel. You have to protect how you feel. Leisure said, oh well, leave people where they are. If their morals, drive, and vision don't match yours. I'm telling you, okay? If it's not in alignment, they're not part of your assignment, okay? Because when I tell you, so many people mad at you because you still going. So many people are mad at you because they're trying to figure out, wasn't she struggling? Wasn't he on drugs? Uh, don't she have 4 kids and our baby daddies is trash? Don't he don't got no car, right? Like people always trying to focus on the negative aspects of your life. They're always trying to bring up who you used to be. People hate to see you prosper. They hate to realize what's up. Long time. What's good? Your girl back, okay? I know I've been gone for a long time. I took a hiatus break for a long time, but I'm back. Every first and third Saturday, I am back. Okay, you hear me? My mom said I agree. Leisha said I always ask God to align me with people who matter to my purpose. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something about that. When you ask God to align you with people of your purpose, I want you to ask for discernment. Please ask for discernment, okay? Because a lot of us are so hell bent on wanting certain things that the enemy will dress it up in that beautiful lie. The enemy will have that lie looking so beautiful, how you thinking you got gold, you struck gold. The enemy will have you thinking you won. The enemy will have you thinking like, okay, I made it, I got it, it's going down, I got it. And God be like, I don't got nothing to do with that. But if you want to stay in it, stay in it. I'm just letting you know that this is all you, okay? You know, real. It's been a minute, okay? It's been a minute. But I'm grateful to see y'all here. I'm grateful to see my people here. I got originals who always stuck by me, regardless of what my life was going through. If I struggled and barely got views, as opposed to me getting a lot of views, I always had my regulars, and I always appreciate my regulars. I always appreciate my ghost watchers too, because you ghost watchers, y'all matter too. There's a lot of people who watch your live, but they don't comment, they don't interact, they just watch it and they take what you say and they listen, and um, and for that, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? For the people who support me, I'm very grateful. For the people who don't support me, I'm still grateful, but at the end of the day, you gotta appreciate the people that's in your life. You gotta love the people that's in your life. You gotta respect the people that's in your life. If people no longer in your life, let them go. If people don't want to be a part of your life, let them go. Stop chasing. Stop begging. Um, Stop trying to see people for who they are not. Okay, because let's be honest, a lot of us keep chasing people that we see potential in. Stop chasing potential, because potential is basically you saying it could be, but it's not. It should be, but it's not. Potential, mm-mm. If they not showing you, leave it. Leave them alone. Leave it behind. Let it go. Because at the end of the day, if it's one thing I learned in all my years, is that a person can only show you but so much. Because eventually you're gonna see who that person is, what that person represents, and why that person is in your life. Everybody's in your life for two reasons. They either a lesson or a blessing. Okay. If you get that lesson, you better get that lesson. You better understand that it was a lesson and transition on so you can perceive that blessing. A lot of us are constantly in the same storm because we have not learned our lesson. Okay. We just sitting back saying, God, why? What? Who? Where? Because we have not learned the lesson. I'm learning. I'm learning the lesson. I'm learning the lesson. Okay. Um, because if it's one thing I know, life will teach you a lot of different things. You will be in a situation where you will get to a point in your life where you've outgrown people, where you've outgrown that situation. I'm so grateful that I am an honest individual. I'm very honest. I'm going to tell you my truth because I don't need nobody to tell you my truth. I'm going to open up to you in the beginning. If I'm wrong, I apologize. If I'm not wrong, I don't know what to tell you. It's a lot of people that prey on your downfall. They want to see you do good, but never better than them. Pay attention to the people that's in your circle. Pay attention to the people that support you. Pay attention to the people that check up on you. Because if it's one thing I know, people make time for who and what they want. If they want you, you'll know it. You'll feel it. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to look for it. You won't have to question it. You won't have to second guess it. You're going to receive it and it's going to be a natural flow. But if by any chance you don't feel it and you got to chase and run and beg and plead, this person is not for you. This person don't really want you. They want the benefits of what you offer, what you can offer. So pay attention to the people that's in your life. Pay attention to the people that you communicate with. Pay attention to a lot of different things because there's a lot of people out here, they don't want nothing from you but your energy. Okay, they're blood sucking energy stealers. They don't want nothing from you but your energy because they don't possess the things that you have. So they want what you have. So they come into your life with that beautiful lie. Okay. And the moment they come into your life with that beautiful lie, guess what? You fall for it. You fall for it. And hold on. Lasia. Uh I'm looking at this email, honey. And I don't know what Queen Motivation for. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I'm like, I don't know about that Queen Motivation 43 email thing, but I get you was doing something. Yeah, my girl be on it, okay? Let me tell you about Lay. She be on it, okay? Um, and this was a great live because she didn't have to police nobody tonight. So that means this message was meant to get to a lot of y'all. Um, ugly truth, beautiful lies. That means that a lot of people needed to hear this because so many people are walking in a lie that they rather hide behind the lies. Expose the lies and get out of the lies. Stop dealing with lies. Look, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care what you've encountered. I don't care what your life looked like at one point of a time. All positive energy, real, all positive. Do not let who you was deflect who you are today. There's a lot of people that cannot let their past go. I don't care where you came from. I don't care what broke you as at a certain point of a time. You are better than your past, okay? Girl, you see me, I said at 40, I don't know. Maybe she need to put her glasses on. Maybe I need to put my glasses on. But I was like, she got it. She got it. She got it. I don't even know why I said anything. My girl got it, okay? Um, but y'all heard of a beautiful struggle? A beautiful struggle is when you struggling, but you just flowing. Like, I'm not in the best position in life, but I'm not in the worst. And when I tell you God is covering me, He's bringing things to pass. He's doing so many different things and allowing me to like make peace with a lot of different things. When you start making peace with your past, a lot of people are not going to be able to go with you to your future, okay? And this is why a lot of people are being exposed in your life. You need to know who you are dealing with. You need to know your circle. You need to know who you're dealing with. You need to know, you know, these people, and once people start getting exposed, you're going to know that it's either time for you to cut them off, it's either time for you to walk away, or you're in a position where you're supposed to help them grow and become the person that God see fit for them to be too. But never let nobody drain you. Y'all got to be careful. The ugly truth is going to set you free. The beautiful lie is going to keep your bondage. It's going to keep you connected to every ugly thing and every ugly individual in your life. This is why I love the people that's in my life, okay? I have so many people that hold me accountable. Some of y'all don't have accountability friends, okay? Y'all sit around here and you pretend like you got it all together. You don't want anybody to know what you're doing because you don't want to be held accountable. You want to pretend like you got it all together and you don't want to be judged. But if I'm wrong, please tell me. And I will sit with myself and I will work with myself and I will see if it's something about me that needs to be changed. But if it's not, I'm not about to let somebody make me feel bad about who I am. I'm not the worst person in the world. I'm a really good person. I really am. And I know that by the amount of friends that I have. I know that by the amount of people that flock to me. I know that by the amount of conversations that I have. And a lot of people don't have lights, so they try to dim yours. Be careful of people who try to dim your light or make you feel bad because they don't have light within them. There's a lot of people that want to keep you connected to the ugly versions of yourself. Discontinue friendships. I don't care how long you've known them. Discontinue relationships. I don't care how long you've been attached to these people. I don't care if it's your cousin, your best friend, your mama, your daddy, whoever, your children. I don't care. Discontinue toxic relationships by all means necessary. Because a person, again, who never sees a problem in their ways, it's a problem. I don't want nobody in my life that's going to destroy me mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, or sexually. If you don't want me, let me go. Don't hold on to me. Don't try to keep me trapped because you don't want me, but you don't want nobody else to have me. You don't want to be my friend, but you don't want nobody else to be my friend. Release me by all means necessary. Y'all need to tell y'all friends that too. Release me by all means necessary. If you don't want me, friendship, sistership, whatever kind of ship, release me because I don't want you to hold me back from getting to the person, the place, or the thing that has my name on it. And it's a lot of people that's trying to hold on to you because they don't want you to reach the other potential. They don't want you to reach somebody that's going to actually genuinely love you and care for you and be there for you and respect you and love you and treat you like a queen or treat you like a king and really give you the things that you need to grow. Certain people don't want you to have that. So they're always going to throw a stone to block. They're going to keep taking stones and bricks and build and build and build so you don't reach that next level. But kick them bricks out the way. Kick them out the way. Okay. We don't need that. Ale just said it was spaced out, but when I posted it, it jumbled all up. I don't know why. Okay. Girl, who knows, girl? It's crazy. Des said you only will be held back if you allow the person to have control over your growth. You better say that again. You better say that again. You should water your own seed. No one should water it for you. If you give somebody your help me out, y'all. If you give somebody your water thing to water your seed, you don't know what's in that water that they're watering you with. Okay, it could be oil, and we know oil and water don't mix. It could be some kind of poison. It could be concrete. You don't know. So, like Dad said, don't give people power to water your own seeds. No one should water your seeds for you. You should only be able to water your own seeds. And if somebody says, "Let me water you," make sure you have enough water for yourself. So if they try to drain you, you can replenish yourself. Because one thing I love is a person that's going to hold me accountable. Another thing I love is a person that's going to hold themselves accountable. I love a person that will rather deal with an ugly truth than hide behind a beautiful lie. Hey, monkey. I literally would love a person who would definitely be honest with themselves. So many of you are lying to yourselves because you don't want to face who you are. You don't want to face who you are. And you want people to see you as this perfect person. You want people to be like, "Oh yeah, listen. Everybody is not going to always have everything good to say about you. If they do, you best believe you're lying. You're making it up, okay? Because everybody don't like you. Everybody don't love you. Some people don't even want you in their presence. I let my personality speak for itself. Okay. I let who I am speak for itself. I'm not going to speak over myself. I'm not going to put myself out there like I'm perfect. I'll let people tell me. or I'll let people tell you based off of my personality. I'm not about to pride myself like I'm just perfect and I got it all together. I'm not doing that. Des said an analogy is you never see two farmer on the same farm. The farmer water his own plants. You never see two farmers on the same farm. The farmer water his own plants. You right. Yeah, the farmer yeah, yeah. If you standing in the dark, the only way the dark gets light is if you turn the lights on. So some of y'all need to be the light in your own dark and stop waiting for somebody to come turn the lights on. Because what if somebody never comes and turn the light on? And you just gonna be in the dark. Be your own light. Be your own energy. Be your own person. Stop letting people have control over you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, sexually, and all that. Stop giving people power over you. You have the power to change. You have the power to grow. You have the power to release. You have the power to let go. You got to be in control of the life that you want. Stop letting people dim your light. Stop letting people tell you what you're not going to be, who you're not going to be. Stop letting people keep you attached to your past. Stop letting people speak negativity over you. Speak life over yourself. You don't have to believe a lie that somebody told you. I don't care if your mother told you you ain't never gonna be nothing. That's her lie. That's not a lie for you to believe. I don't care if your father saying you're gonna always be a bum. That's his lie. That's not a lie for you to believe. I don't care if your friends attack your personality or tell you things that you know is not true. Do not believe the lie of somebody else just because they having a hard time focusing and dealing with the things that they dealing with. You are an amazing individual. You are beautiful inside and out. I love everything about you. Like Des says, say that again, mom. Turn your own lights on. Turn them on. Turn your lights on. My mom said no one owns you but you. That's right. Lay just said amen. A lie don't care who tell it. A lie don't care who tell it. As long as it's told. Okay. Now, with that being said, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know I try not to be too long on this. If you enjoyed this live and this live has something and it did something for you, comment down below and say, "Woo, girl, you said a mouthful." But if not, don't comment nothing. And I also want you to comment something positive about yourself. I'm not going to tell you what to say. I'm not going to tell you this time what to say. Comment something positive about yourself that only you need to know. Woo, girl, you said a mouthful. Okay, girl. Y'all heard Lay. She said, I said a mouthful. If you think I said a mouthful, go ahead and say, woo. Girl, you said a mouthful. If you don't think I said nothing again, don't even comment. But I want you to comment something about yourself that you love, okay? Thank you, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all, y'all know I love y'all. Whatever it is about yourself, comment down below because I want you to celebrate yourself. I want you to take time in this moment to celebrate yourself. And I also want to have a moment of silence for my aunt who just passed away a few days ago. Um, RIP Auntie Lisa. We love you. Okay. Um, if anybody's dealing with the loss of a loved one, I send my love. I send my condolences to you guys. We also always got to show love for my bro, LLR, long live Ralph. Okay, we always gotta shout him out. Okay. Woo, girl, you said a mouthful. Thank you, real. Okay. Okay. Lady said, I'm proud of my body for a healthy pregnancy after years of thinking it was impossible. Okay, see, Lady, go ahead and comment down what she liked about herself, what she loved about herself. Woo, girl, you said a mouthful. Okay, BG. Hey. Dad said, I'm proud of being genuine and I will never give advice to steer anyone in this wrong direction. I'll even give the enemy pointed. I ain't giving the enemy nothing. He gonna get this fist right here. I'm gonna do him like Krishan did. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. Congrats and the utmost blessing to that Alasia. I know that's right. Yes, get it, get it, get it. I need to see some more comments before I get off. I need to see some more people saying something positive about themselves. Me, I'm grateful of who I become because if anybody knows me, like I said, I've endured a lot. I went through so much. Okay, but I'm grateful because I'm here. 44 years old, I'm still here. Gigi, we commenting in the comments before I close out my live something about yourself that you're proud of. And if you really enjoyed my live, say, woo, girl, you said a mouthful. But that's what we doing before I end my live because I'm literally uh 5 minutes over. Um Facts is LOL, just charge the enemy a fee. Let me tell you something. If I charge the enemy a fee, baby, I'm finna be paid. Ah, y'all can see money flowing, boo. You hear me, okay? I love y'all. Okay. If nobody told y'all today, I love y'all. If nobody told y'all today they're proud of you, I'm proud of you. If nobody celebrated y'all, I congratulate y'all. I'm so grateful for you guys. Again, you are so amazing. Monkey said, Mom, I'm not old as dirt. You pushing 70. You so yeah. Monkey said, I'm working towards the career I want and deserve. Blessings on top of blessings. Congratulations. Okay. If I'm doing it right, because us parents be trying to act like we got it, but we don't be doing it right. But y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Probably look like a crab doing it. Mr. Krabs. Real said nothing but positivity to anybody. For real, for real, for real. Okay. Clock it. Well, I'm about to get off to all my beautiful people. Okay. Y'all know your girl love y'all. And y'all know not this Saturday, but the Saturday after next. If you scroll up, y'all see all my social medias. Jump on there, add me, new subscribers. I want to see some new subscribers tonight. With that being said, good night. Love you guys. Blessings. Peace. I'll be here every first and third Saturday. First and third Saturday. If you here, you'll see me. Until then, see y'all on the third Saturday. Deuces.